I'm Mike, he's Jay from We Watched the Movie, and we're here to review the
Conjuring.
Scurry shit. Scurry, don't be scared at the scurry shit on the scurry TV set.
You're gonna be in the theater and you're gonna be like, hey everybody, guess what? I shit my pants!
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah.
These two psychics, Ed and Lorraine Warren, are psychic investigators. I said they're psychics. They go out and they look at supernatural events. They, detect it and they find out.
Don't tell me, I know.
I'm not looking at you.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
right
you and talking about it. Don't make me smack your fucking eyeballs out. This young family group that moves into this house and they're getting haunted, as usual. It's like the Amityville kind of shit. They contact these two psychics named Ed and Lorraine Warren. They come in, they try to help them figure out what's going on. There's demonic possessions, there's ghosts, there's fucking demons and goblins and goobly books and dolls. But it's no different than like the Amityville, Poltergeist, The Exorcist, kind of the same vein.
That kind of shit.
This movie wasn't shit though, it was a great movie. It didn't rely on cheap scare tactics or jump scares to get your ass. It relied on acting and story. It was story driven and acting.
Yeah,
completely.
Even though the movie does start off kind of slow,
yeah, it
takes a little while to get going, and you're like, the acting made up for it in some parts.
They didn't have a lot of excess shit in it that you didn't need. Like I think all of it helped to tell the story, and like you said, it is kind of boring. It kind of gets slow, but it's trying to tell you the story. It's unfolding it slowly.
Yes,
slowly.
Indeed. It's a slow burner.
And the last 40 minutes make up for it. I mean, that's when all your real scare shits come out.
Yeah, you'll know. There's a point in the movie and where shit got real, and you'll know.
That's
shit's getting real.
James Wan directed it, like we mentioned, he did Insidious, but he was probably in the last 4 minutes like, this is when they shit their pants. Here we go.
In parentheses in the script.
Yeah, they're like, and
pants shitting commence.
The makeup effects they have in our when all this shit starts taking effect. Awesome. They find the basement, you've seen all the basement part. They find this thing in a boarded up cupboard. When it's fucking boarded up, leave it boarded the fuck up. They're like, hey, look at this, there's weird things down here. Well, I'm gonna go
Let me read out of this Book of the Dead. Vera Farmiga, oh my god.
Yeah,
let's go ahead and shake out an old Dreamweaver for her.
Okay, let's do that.
Bam.
She's a bitch.
I want to do that, girl.
It's the atmosphere is so good, and that's the one thing, they really build the atmosphere. It's so good, like, you're watching it though, and you're like, what the fuck? And then this shit happens when the little girl walks in, this bitch is creaking in a chair, and they're like,
goddamn bitch. Why gotta be so creepy, bitch?
And it's one of those movies that sticks with you. Like when I first saw it initially, I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then the next day, I was laying in bed. I woke up like 5 in the morning. And I was like, I'm hearing things. Things are happening around me now.
You fucking wander yourself out, dude.
I couldn't help. I hyperventilate. I was like.
I love the way the title of the movie comes down, man.
Oh yeah.
The way, if you guys go see it, you'll love the way the title comes up. It's just like kind of like Insidious did. When I saw the title, I was like, we in for a ghost story. But the thing that gets me about this movie is expectations. Sinister is one of those movies.
Yeah.
I hate it. I know that this sucks for other people, but I wish to God that they wouldn't screen any horror movies for critics. Because if people are like, oh my god, it's a good scary movie, word passes and passes and passes, and all of a sudden, got this huge like buzz around this movie, and everybody's like, oh, it's so fucking scary, it's so scary, you're gonna shit your pants, and you've got those 8 people that you talk to who've never been to a scary movie before, and walk into the movie and see it before you do, and they're like, I screamed and I puked and I farted and I ran out crying, So you think you're in for like,
doctor.
You build yourself up for this amazing scary movie, and it's just a good scary movie. It's not groundbreaking or anything.
No,
it's not.
And that's the thing, when I saw Insidious, I wasn't scared of it. I really didn't get that frightened by it.
That movie made me shard a little bit.
Shard?
Yeah, shard.
That's never good. The story was so well told. I mean, that was the thing. I mean, this was a good story that had horror elements in it, and this is the same kind of stuff. And yes, he does borrow...
But Insidious was a lot more original.
Yeah, it was. But the thing is, with James Wan, he does borrow the same kind of tactics that have been used, like Poltergeist and Exorcist, but he uses it in his own way.
For the most part, when the scares are coming almost. They're done well. It's nothing you haven't seen before. So it's there's always that layer of disappointment with movies like this. And I try not to, but it happens.
Overall, I'm going to give this movie an 8.5. It's a big old fat good one.
Oh wow, that's
I do. I was going to give it a lower score, but now I was thinking about it, and actually in the last, I haven't seen a good horror movie since this one's come along. I mean, Evil Dead was a complete fucking letdown for me. So
and I will say I had 3 I gotta see the movie again. I gotta see the movie again because I had 3 times that 3 of the main scares in the fucking movie were ruined for me by our fucking waiter. He would come and his fat ass would come in front of me, so block off the entire scene, and I hear everybody go, ah! And by the time he moved, everybody would be like calm again. I was like, god damn it! I'll give it a 7.5 for what I see, but I'll let you guys know if that changes once I see the movie again and get to pick it apart a little bit.
For sure, if you're a horror fan, go see it. I mean, there's no doubt you should see this movie.
That's not how you play the game, Daddy.
That fucking scene right there. That's not really a spoiler, but the scene you see in the trailer when they're doing that clapping thing, that was one of the scariest scenes.
That entire scene, a lot of it you saw in the trailer, but the parts that you didn't is gonna make you want to pee your panties. Other than this movie, what horror movie coming out this summer or coming out anytime are you most excited for? Because this one was pretty anticipated.
Yeah.
So let us know, comment below, and if you saw the movie, did you like it? Comment below, let us know, and would you rather do this movie or Insidious if you've seen it?
You gotta remember too, and so what are you doing? I don't have no idea. Okay guys, I'm Jay and this is Mike, and the next time you see us, we're gonna be talking about sand and why it tastes good.
Color impressed.
Just go in there with low expectations.
There's a storm coming, Mr. Wayne, and it's getting dark in here.
Oh my god.
We use natural light, bitch, and we about to be gone after this tornado. Maybe it's gonna be a Sharknator.
Impossible.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.